Yeah, let's get this thing going. What's the motherfucking deal? SauceNation, I hope y'all having a great Tuesday. You know, get this thing kicked off. I got the wrong background here. Let me get that fixed first. There we go. Let's swap that out. I was thinking texting, so we got that fixed up. You know, we just talking about today. We're gonna talk about what's been going on the last few days. Definitely had some breaking news yesterday. So I'm about a minute early. So like I said, I got it all scheduled for 10:30. Now it's 10:30. So hopefully, folks will start tuning in here, and we can get to talking about. There we go. What's up, Alpha? What's up, Danny? What's up, Lane? There we go. Let's get this thing jumped off. Like I say, today just really want to talk about everything. Hey, there go that boy D Hopkins, babe. What's up, Kenneth? Good morning. Like I say, just kind of want to talk about what's going on. That definitely was a surprise yesterday with man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nubeno. Is that how I say Nubeno? Man, yeah, I'm trying to do a little something different, man. Like my whole thing, like I say, is it's not really about me. Like I say, it's about you guys. You guys are the ingredients. I always say that y'all are the ingredients that make the sauce fresh. And so I want to try to do something where I can keep it more interactive. Man, what's up, Darren? The guy with the gloves, too much sauce already. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I think Houston would embrace an NHL franchise. I don't know, the Arrows were here for a while, and I used to actually know some little Arrows dancer type chicks. They were real cool. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. It boy getting it in at work, Mr. KB. That's what I appreciate that, man. I think an NHL franchise might work, but then again, because it was something I was thinking about when we were talking about the Rockets, and with them getting purchased and some other stuff. I don't know. It could go either way. Because I was looking at some of the comments on the video yesterday when people were saying that they were afraid that if the Rockets get bought, that somebody might try to move the team, which I think would be stupid because we love the Rockets. What? All the way in the UK, Rockets in the house. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Sean? What's up, Rushy? What's up, man? Man, but I heard that if they do move them, I heard that there's a clause in the contract that they couldn't be moved until 2033. And another thing is just that's why I'm hoping that somebody, Houston-based, somebody from Houston is actually going to make the move, make the purchase for the team. So, because like I said, you want it, man. I'd be upset. I'd be highly upset if we lost the Rockets. Like I mean, but like I said, even 15 years down the road or whatever it may be, still, you know what I mean. But you would think that it wouldn't happen, but it could happen because, you saw what happened with Seattle. Seattle was a solid franchise, and then they just up and moved to OKC. And I don't know, what made that move. I don't know if that was from – I can't remember if that happened. I think the San Antonio – or when there was a disaster or something, I think they moved to OKC for a little while. I want to say it was San Antonio. Now, this was a few years back. I can't remember, so don't sue me if I'm saying the wrong thing. And I think that was what had brought that interest to OKC. It was either the Pelicans whenever they had the hurricane, or it was one of those teams. It was one of those teams that ended up going to OKC for a little while, and then they brought that franchise there. But I think the thing is, what you got to look at too is what a lot of these people who buy these man, if y'all could buy the Rockets, that'd be the greatest thing. That's another thing that I was actually thinking about, because Houston has such a heavy Asian fan base that I would not be surprised to see some interest coming from overseas, from China. I'd kind of be with that because I don't see that I don't see that them moving it out of Houston, because like I said, they have this affinity for China. If you talk about it, right, that'd be the greatest thing ever. But like I said, I want it to be somebody Houston-based because I'm hoping everything stays here, and I want it to be somebody who is about winning, is not just looking at this as a business move and, I can buy this franchise and then it'll develop and be worth more money in a couple of years. Yeah, that's what I say. They're not going to move. I doubt it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Absolutely. That's why I say that it was New Orleans. It was New Orleans. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I can't remember who. I don't know why I was thinking San Antonio for some reason. Because during that same time, I know it was a couple of college teams that relocated to some other places too, and I was getting it mixed up with some of that shit. And I think that interest is what brought Seattle down to OKC, and you never thought that would happen. I want to say what's up to everybody too, and yeah, if Tillman Fertitta about it, that's the the best move. But what I'm hearing people saying they might go up as high as 2.5 billion to buy the Rockets, and that's a hell of an investment, to make that move. Man, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about what's up, Pablo. Man, I think Melo will fit if he can. Like I said, if everybody mentions, like they say, the Olympic Melo, and he can, find his place, not trying to be the man. He can't come here and be the man. Man, Bob McNair, he already said that he wasn't interested in buying it. That would be dope. I think that would be super cool if he would have bought it. And just really have some ownership. But then, I think that might be too much pressure, because then you got to maintain 2 winning franchises. You want to have 2 winning franchises. If one of your franchises is succeeding, say, the Texans are doing well, and then you buy the Rockets and they start flopping, or vice versa, the Texans start dropping off, you end up buying the Rockets and they start succeeding, everybody would say, oh, Bob's putting all his attention into the Rockets and he's forgot about the Texans and something. But yeah, what's up, Dylan? But yeah, I think Tillman Fertitta has expressed interest in wanting to buy him. Cool guy. I definitely would like to see. I'd like to see that. He also should express some interest in buying the Sauce and making the Sauce the official reporters of the Houston Rockets. So that's what we should do. We should definitely do that. But no bullshit. But what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a concern. Because you want a guy who comes in who has a passion for the sport, who has a passion for the city, so that you don't have to worry about it moving elsewhere. And you want somebody who's going to come in and try to win, not somebody who's just about the money aspect of it. Man, Kyle, that would be great. I don't know if they got enough money for it. Olajuwon might have a little change. They'd have to get now that would be very, very interesting if Floyd. I'd have to think about that one. I'd have to really, really think about that. How I would feel if Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know about Floyd owning the Rockets. That might be a little bit weird. I don't know about that one. But my thing with Melo is, like I said, man, I'm 50-50. If he doesn't come, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna. If he don't come, I'm not gonna fret. I'm not gonna be upset about it. If he does come, cool. Let's see how we're gonna make it work, and let's figure that out. So like I say, I want Melo to come because I think that solidifies that Chris Paul trade. But at the same time, we're still curious about how it's going to work. McNair ain't gonna buy that. He's not gonna. He definitely not. Like I said, you got to realize too. I mean, we don't see it, and then at the same time, they got so much money. It probably is irrelevant. I don't know. Connor gonna have to get his change up a little bit more before he to get on that level, man. That dude Mayweather, as much as motherfuckers don't like him or whatever, that dude is loaded. And they can talk about that tax stuff all they want to. The dude Mayweather got long bread. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit, you got Harden and just got paid. Look, Chris Paul finna get some buku change. LeBron got a little, he got some long bread. Let them all get together and come up with a little co-op, and they can all own it and play for it. Oh man, I don't even. Man, the Trailblazers. I don't, man. I'm telling you, I don't even know. I don't even know how that became part of the conversation. The Trail, I think they just want somebody to talk about them because nothing happened. Yeah, that's what I was laughing about yesterday. I said that Jay Prince, Beyonce, and James Harden and J.J. Watt should all get together and do it. Now, I'm all cool about that. Now, look, like I know Beyonce has this super fan base on the internet. If you say anything bad about Beyonce or perceived negativity on Beyonce, motherfuckers, the Beehive will come out the woodworks and sting your ass. I thought about that too. If Trump bought the Rockets, I don't know. I would think it would be hilarious, but I would be against it because I don't think he really gives a damn about sports, and it would be just a business move to him. And so that would be my thing. That would be my only thing. 'Cause I don't give a shit. Like I say, I find inspiration in everybody, even if I don't agree with everything that they talk about. It's a lot of stuff. Oh shit, Obama bread ain't that long. Obama ain't got that kind of paper. But like I say, you could find inspiration, motivation from a lot of people. The record for the Texans, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really thinking at this point, because I did the 16-0 video before the draft, before any of that stuff. So I think I'm a before the preseason game, I'm gonna do another one. Man, now I think that would be the greatest idea. We need to start a GoFundMe and go public. And if HTOWN could own the Rockets, oh man, that would be great. Oh yeah, because him and whatchamacallit are cool. The Trump and Kraft, Bob Kraft, I think. But yeah, man, that's what we need to do. We need to get SauceNation. We got to start promoting now. We got to get the city of Houston together. We're gonna start a GoFundMe, and we're gonna get everybody in Houston to raise money. Do you realize how much money that would take? We're talking about, let's say even it was just like $1 billion. There's like what, 4 to 5 million people in like the vicinity of Houston, the Houston area. So we're talking about, even if these people all gave $100, we'd still be like well short of our goal. But there's Seth MacFarlane bought the Rockets. That'd be funny. Yeah, of course we're gonna go at least 9-7. But I'm definitely on the 11-5, 12-4 train. I think we're going to see some significant improvements from some stuff on the text. But I'm trying to keep it Rockets. I'm going to try to keep it Rockets on this stream, and we go to man. My thing is this. And like I said, I'm concerned, but not too concerned about who buys them. But I just want it to be somebody who has their heart in the sport, man. Now, as much as I, hate that team sliding up 45. Hey, if Mattress Mac, oh man, look, if Mattress Mac bought the Rockets, I'd go buy a new mattress today just because. Mattress Mac, now he's a sports fan, and he's got that long bread, and he's a Houston guy. That would be an ideal. If Mattress Mac bought it, I'm all in. I can see 12-4, man. I'm telling you, some of these teams that we're looking at, I don't really see it. I think we gotta, a lot of people didn't want to talk about us because we haven't made major move with Texans in the offseason. But you got to realize we're bringing back the best defensive player in the game to the #1 defense without him. That's very significant. Then we're talking about a team who, with bottom of the barrel quarterback play that challenged and competed with a bunch of these guys. Now we'll see what happens. Like I say, the QB situation is what we working on. Man, what's up, HTOWN Ice, man? What's up, Northside? You know what I'm saying? What's up to the north? What's up to the south? What's up to the east? What's up to the west, man? I got love for everybody, man. Hey, Booker T, HTOWN guy. Booker T a fool. I fuck with Booker T, man. Booker T. Now I don't really listen to a lot of sports radio shows like I used to, but when I can, I'll try to catch that Booker T show. I like to hear some of the shit he talks about wrestling and give some real good insight. Man, what's up, Clutch fam? Man, look, you know what I wondered? Here's my thing with Paul Wall and Slim. I got to get on Paul Wall and Slim for just a second, man. Just a second. How come, and I know football is king, NFL is king, man. You're not trumping football in America. But why didn't the Rockets get a song? The Texans got a song that was jamming for a couple of years. It's outdated now, but why didn't the Rockets get a song? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't think? But here's the thing with JJ. Bringing JJ back. Even if JJ's not as good, and I'm trying to talk Rockets. Y'all got me talking about these damn Texans, but I can't help it. Even if JJ's 80% JJ, that's still better than everybody almost. You know what I mean? Watching Strong. Have you seen that Strong Instagram vid? Man, I'm gonna tell you something. The Jags are garbage. I'm gonna tell y'all something about what I think was going to happen. I think Watson and Strong are going to have a good connection. I was watching some stuff about Watson the other day, and I meant to mention this shit. And, he was talking about the receivers that were helping him out and that he's been working with. And the first name, and like I said, these things are significant. People don't think about this stuff. But the first name that came out of his mouth was Jalen Strong. Before Hopkins, before, that Clemson connection, any other guys. The first name he mentioned was Jalen Strong. And so I think that you got to watch out for that. There's going to be a nice connection between man, fuck Drake. I'ma just have to say that, man. Another day, another dollar. What's the deal, baby? What's up, Austin? You know what I'm saying? JJ, like I say, but yeah, with JJ, even like I say, the fact that it's still that it was the #1 defense without him. So you bringing him back, he's still a significant piece. He's still a name brand piece, even if he loses a little bit, and then with him losing a little bit, you still got Clowney coming up. They haven't played together mutually healthy and, together like that way, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be something special to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something special to watch next year. Even if, like I said, even if Watt ain't just that defense, that's what I'm super excited for. By all accounts, and like I keep saying, Watson, letting him develop and everything. But, man, what's up, Tito? Man, New Drake or Rapper Drake. I'm not sure what New Drake is. Rapper Drake is the one I don't. Man, that Rapper Drake, man, I don't like Drake. I'm not about like I could do I'm gonna have to do it on a different channel because, man, ooh-wee, yeah, the Sauce Tears by the Rockers, yeah. But I'm gonna have to talk about Drake on today because it would definitely be unsports related. It's about just the way his whole method of operation is what I don't like. To me, he's like a leech. He's a leech. He's just too. And that's what I'm saying. Like everybody talking about, what's up, David? Everybody talking about, we lost AJ Bouye. Bouye wasn't a starter until everybody started getting hurt. You realize that? You know what I'm saying? So we didn't lose anything. Like I like Bouye. I would like Bouye. I was calling it from very beginning of the season. You can go back and find, I think I had a tweet from the first game. I said, man, Bouye out here playing for a check this season. And he improved over the whole year. So, man, Bouye, it sucks we lost him. He would have been a good asset to have. But man, well, look, we gotta tweet for Tita and to say, look, hey, we gotta make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? SauceNation for Tita. But my thing, like I say, is Drake is I just don't like his whole everything. The dude is, he H-Town, he's in Atlanta, he's in Toronto, he's all these different places, man, and I just don't like it, man. My thing is if Mark Cuban, boy, that would be an issue. That would be a real big issue. Like I say, because, man, I like business. I like studying business and shit like that, man. I like Mark Cuban, the businessman. I hate Mark Cuban, the Dallas Mavs owner. I hate him. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kevin Johnson, like I said, even when we picked him, I wasn't too familiar with him, but as I started watching him, I think that dude is going to be great. I think Kevin Johnson is going to be a lockdown, shut-down corner before it's all said and done. You got to realize, look who he gets to go up against every day in practice. Well, when he's healthy, who he's going up against. Interesting, like I said, I told a lot of people if Putin bought the team, man, I ain't fooling with you, Daddy, man. Putin bought the team. But, man, yeah, Tristan, like I say, initially I wasn't real high on him. And I'm still I haven't seen a lot from the film and the video I've tried to find on him. I saw some stuff that kind of changed my opinion on him a little bit. But I still want to see some things from him. But he might have some potential to be a guy. I think we have some safeties we're sleeping on. I think Valentine, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be a beast. Big guy, can bring some pop. Man, I don't think he was shut down yet. Like I say, Kevin Johnson has a few little things that he has to work on. But he's damn good. He's got to turn that head around a little bit. He just got to turn that head a little bit, because the thing is that it's not that he's in a bad position. He's always in a good position. But the thing is that they're going to throw that flag. They're going to throw that flag when you don't turn your head, even no matter no matter what. And so that's the only thing. He just has to play that aspect of the game to minimize some of those calls, because that dude is damn good. Like I don't care. A lot of people I don't see it. He's way better than Bouye. And then at the progress, at the rate in which he's better than Bouye. Yeah, and absolutely, like I say, yeah, I think it's going to be some Bouye's going to get he's going to have Ramsey and some other guys out there to pick up some of that slack, but he's not going to play like he did out here. He benefited greatly off that Texans front line. Man, that's what I say. Yeah, like I say, it's going to take Watt a little bit to get back, but you can tell he's hungry. And I don't know why we still talking about these damn Texans. I gotta drop the mic. Gotta drop the mic on the Texans, man. Yeah, Obama ain't got that bread. He ain't got that kind of money, man. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I ain't mad at him, because nobody's guaranteed in this league. Get paid. It's not like the NBA where you're gonna get your money. Yeah, Zach, I like Zach too, because he's just, like I say, people say there's some issues with his tackling, but man, the dude is everywhere the ball is. And if you got a guy like that, you can fix that other shit. Yeah, I like the little guy coming out, the Isaiah. He's gonna be solid. Yeah, that's the thing. We just got to stay away from these injuries. Yeah, yeah, you know, you're not lying about that H-Town Ice because, man, like I say, it was damn near every game last year. Seemed like J. Joe was coming out for a little bit. He was injured or something. You know, you was worried. Um, yeah, that's what. Yeah, absolutely. We just like I say, we got guys with little nuances. We got guys that need to work on some things. But like I say, I'm real high on Kevin Johnson. I think he's going to be solid comeback year. I don't know. Like I say, if all the details come out with the Foreman thing, and like I say, I don't know if he went and took the UA already, and if it comes out clean, you can't do nothing to him. I mean, just wrong place at the wrong time, but he can't be responsible for what another man does. Now, he can be responsible if he's hanging out with that man or not, or if he's associated with him. But, you know, if the gun was legit, you know, unfortunate that he got arrested for it. And if the weed wasn't his, then shit, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing you can really do. Daddy, you reaching the Queen of England? They ain't rocking with us like the Queen don't rock with the Rockets like that, man. Man, the Rockets bench right now. Let's get back on the Rockets. That's what I initially, you know, wanted to talk about. Let's talk about buying the Rockets and what the things going on with that. I think right now, you know, we're focusing on Melo and stuff. I think Mambute was a solid defender pickup. You know, we're you know, a lot of people talking about the Rockets, but the Rockets have actually gotten. I think they've actually upgraded overall defensively with P.J. Tucker, Mambute. Chris Paul has good defense. Like, don't get it twisted. I know a lot of us thinking about. You know, the time, you know, Chef when he got mixed up in the pot by Curry. Fuck Curry. But, you know, we still got, like I said, not a point guard. We still got Gordon. You know, we still got a couple of good pieces. I'm glad we were able to bring back Nene with that little dust up there. They almost thought we weren't going to get him. But we just need a couple of guys who can maintain. And what I think is going to happen is I don't think there's going to be a point in time when either, you know, Harden or Chris Paul is not on the court. So, I mean, that's just how I'm starting to think that way. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because I mean, if you can keep that kind of flow going, like I say, with either one of those guys, and they both can give it to you, I think you have something to contend with. It doesn't matter who you're coming off the bench with. Yeah, definitely. As long as I don't, like I say, I'm starting to think Ariza's gonna get lost in the sauce with a deal for Carmelo, and that's what I'm hoping not to happen. I'm hoping not to happen because then I think, you know, you lose a significant amount of defense. Now you gain a quality amount of offense, but I don't know, man. Like I say, he's going to end up here because he wants to be here, and so I'm sure he's going to cause some static up in. He's going to cause some static, but yeah, right now, no, I don't think so. I don't think that. I don't know with this piece. Now this year, one is too new. Even if you bring in Carmelo, you bring all these guys, and like I say, we still got some questions about the bench. You can. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know if the record is gonna be better. Like I say, right now, I don't see us having a better regular season record, but I see us doing better in the playoffs, if that makes sense. What I'm saying is that because you're only gonna play so many guys in the playoffs, and you're only gonna play so many. Rocks only play so many guys, period. But you're only going to play so many guys in the playoffs. So with what we have, if you bring in Melo, then I think as a playoff team, you're a force to be reckoned with. As a regular season team, you got these guys are a little bit older. You know, I think it's just going to be. I think it's just going to be a little bit much. I don't see them just. They might win as many games. I don't see them winning more games. That's just my opinion. Man, if Vince McMahon. Like I say, man, it's some people out there. You'd be surprised. There's some motherfuckers out there with money that pay attention. You know, I'm thinking. You know, like I said, a lot of people talking about Tillman Fertitta, and if not him, I'm thinking it's going to be. I'm thinking an overseas buyer. I'm thinking somebody. I'm thinking like out of an Asian market, is out of China maybe, coming and buying it. Because like I say, it's a huge Asian fan base for the Rockets, and that's been like that ever since Yao. And he was like that ambassador to Asia. And man, what's up, Josh? Man, I don't know. You know, people just want to upgrade, and they change it up. You know, you feel like, you know, times become more modern, so they change. I'm gonna be honest. Those blue jerseys, I was not a fan during the blue jersey time period. I'm not saying I wasn't a fan of the Rockets. I just wasn't a fan of the jerseys. And man, like, I don't know what made them do the blue. I know they wanted to go with that more modern look, but the Rockets are contenders. When we got that ketchup and mustard, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of mayo, we got the ketchup and mustard unis. That's what you want, man. That's what you want to have. So that really, Sean, I did not know that. You see, that's why I fuck with y'all, Sauce. Now you see, that's what I'm talking about, because y'all be giving me the flavor. Y'all be giving me I did not know that McMahon was from Texas. Had no idea. Would have never known that. You know what I'm saying? I learned something new today. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, man. I did not know McMahon was from Texas. But like I said, I can see somebody out of Asia being interested in the Rockets. Because I think they want to start getting into the market. Man, I'm telling you. What's up, Samuel? And what's up, everybody? If I ain't shouted y'all out, man, you know what I'm saying, just make sure I'm hollering at everybody. Like I say, I appreciate y'all for showing up and just, you know what I'm saying, donating some of your time just to come rock and get in the sauce with your boy. Because like I say, y'all don't have to do that. You don't have to. So I appreciate it. Time is extremely valuable. Yeah, man, those pinstripes or whatever you want to call it, looking like a bad suit. I didn't like it. I didn't like the little angry Rocket face, man. I was not a fan of those units. I had a jersey. I'm not gonna lie. I had a Olajuwon, but I was not a fan of those jerseys at all. It was just a weird thing to watch. But you know, I'm glad they went back to the ketchup and mustard. If Kim Jong-un buys the Rockets, oh no, that might be a problem with some people. Some people might not be too keen on that happening. Yeah, exactly. That blue is not true. Don't get me wrong. Hey, blue is like, well, he was used to be my favorite color. But when I was around that age, it used to be my favorite color. But man, I'm telling you, I did not like those unis. Man, if Beyonce, like I'm telling you, you know, that would be funny because I don't think Jay-Z still has part in the Nets or whoever. But if he did and Beyonce fucked around and bought the Rockets, that would be the greatest games to watch. To see if them sitting at the fucking games next to each other and the Rockets beating the shit out of fucking the Nets. That would be awesome. That would be great to watch. I'd love to see that shit. Man, hey, if El Chapo buy anything, he's going to buy the Cowboys with that powder. You know what I'm saying? He's just going to slide a bunch of powder up to Dallas and take over the cocaine Cowboys. El Chapo. That's funny. But like I say, but in all reality, man, like I say, you know, I'm glad we came back to these unis. But, you know, it's a weird time because, like I say, for all this to happen, because there's so much going on right now. You get the big move, you get Chris Paul, you make James Harden the quote-unquote highest paid guy in the NBA. You know, you're in these talks with this big Melo conversation, you know, just big moves in the offseason, and then all of a sudden, hey, you know what? I'm making all these major moves for the future. I'm making these moves for a championship, and then I'm gonna sell the Rockets. That's so weird to me, man. But that's why I say you can never don't you know, I don't put anything past anybody. That's why I always say that. Like one, I don't judge anything because you start judging people. That's how they put the okie doke on you. And, you know, you expect something when you start having these biases and things. And two is, like I say, man, it just be prepared for anything. Be prepared for, I mean, nobody would have said that. When we were talking about when Chris Paul came and James Harden getting all that money, nobody would have said, man, I think Les Alexander should sell the Rockets. Nobody would have said that. So that's what I'm saying is this, like, these things are so unpredictable. There was no experts, no sports expert on ESPN or, you know, all that other shit. Nobody could have predicted that. That's what I'm starting. That's what I'm liking to see. I'd like to see some kind of joint thing. I'd like to see some, like a group get in on it, you know, because I think when you have multiple input, then, you know, you progress. When it's just one person at the head of everything, sometimes it can be a little bit more difficult to make progress if they've been so used to succeeding in only one way. George Bush, I see the Bushes, if they were buying something, they'd probably be trying to buy the Texans. You know what I'm saying? They definitely. That would be, I don't know, like I say, I'd be really beefing. I'd be really beefing if I didn't make it to CP3 day. I'd be kind of beefing if Bart Cuban tried to buy the Rockets. There's no way you could be a genuine fan of both teams. Because I think if he bought the Rockets, he'd do everything to sabotage the Rockets and try to move all that talent to Dallas. That's what Mark Cuban would do. If Mark Cuban tried to buy the Rockets, he would decimate the roster, send all that talent to Dallas, and then fucking move Houston to somewhere else. Man, I don't think they were scared of the Patriots in that game. I think Brock went in there playing, realizing he ain't got shit to lose because he wasn't supposed to be starting anyway. I'm just disappointed that what happened with that game is that I think some of the players were just expecting Brock to be so bad that he actually put some on-point passes, and they were shocked they couldn't even make the catch. They were, oh shit, they were expecting something to be off. That boy was doing well. But I think this may be the year. I don't know, because we play them kind of early in the season, so I don't want to just say that. But if we catch them again in the playoffs as the Texans, and depending on what we got going on at quarterback, I think we can see the Rockets. Yeah, and I definitely agree with that. Keep politics and sports separate, because then what you're gonna have is, like you say, you have a guy like that. Say if Bush or somebody was like that to buy it, you're gonna have a lot of people. What? All the way in Belgium? That's what I'm talking about. What's the deal? What's the motherfucking deal? But like I said, with politics and things like that, because you're gonna have a bunch of people who just hate on the Rockets. Like say if Bush did buy the Rockets, you'll have a lot of people who don't like George Bush, and then they'll not like the Rockets because, man. Okay. I was gonna definitely do a video about this because you know me, I'm all about the Cougs. And he had us as the best college team in Texas, and that's a damn thing to say. That's a big thing to say. I was really upset when he bounced Tom Herman because I like the position that U of H was in. I can't blame him because as a coach, as a person, you want to take the opportunities that you're given. Texas can afford to do a lot more. He can put him in a position to, for a national championship, because no matter how well U of H would have done, they were trying their best not to put him in that conversation. They just weren't going to do it. And so yeah, I'm mad. Like I say, fuck Tom Herman, but I'm not mad at him in the sense of, I appreciated what he came down to H-Town and did, and you got to take the opportunities when the opportunities come. And I'm actually not mad at Tom Herman. I'm more like, I used to rock with Texas. I used to like Texas a lot. Got a Texas tattoo. Man, what? Boy in South Korea. And man, that's what I'm talking. International sauce. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Sauce all around the world. That's love for the city, man. But yeah, so when Herman bounced, man, I was highly upset, but I couldn't blame him. But I just felt it was unfortunate. Like I say, what it was, like I say, I got a Texas tattoo. I got I love the Cougs and everything, but the Big 12 fucked us over. The Big 12 fucked U of H over. Because, and I'm sure Texas had a lot to do with that, because Texas holds a lot of sway in the Big 12. Because if U of H would have went to the Big 12, you automatically have a new king of the Big 12. Like Oklahoma couldn't fuck with us. We beat Oklahoma out of conference. Texas wouldn't be able to fuck with us. Nobody, because what you're going to have, and I'm going to tell you why, is the reason U of H has had somewhat struggles is because, like, the Tom Herman had the right idea, the H-Town takeover. If you keep all of Houston talent at home in Houston, say if you keep the best kids out of Houston to play at U of H, I don't see anybody in the nation fucking with you. Like, there's no, Houston produces, the Houston area, Texas period, produces the best football talent. That's the guys you want. Now, Miami area, they produce a lot of, the best speed. They pull up, I keep knocking the mic over. I dropped the mic twice. But now Miami, they produce all the speed. But Houston is overall football talent. You would not be able to beat a team of kids from Houston every year. Damn, from the Philippines. Man, I want to take a trip to the Philippines. I want to do that real soon. I want to take a trip to the Philippines. But yeah, so like I say, I'm mad at Tom Herman, but I'm not mad at him because, like I say, I'm all about business, all about progress. You got to do what you got to do to make improvements and to put yourself in a better position for your family and your career and all that stuff. I'm more so mad at Texas, more like fuck Texas, fuck the Big 12 because of all that shit. But like I say, U of H is going to be solid. Ed Oliver, hey, Defensive lineman from U of H named Ed, you got to look out for those kind of guys. You got to watch out for those guys. Those guys are something special. You always got to pay attention to them type of talents. Yeah. And so, like I say, I think that I'm gonna have a break back here. I see you, Hop. Yeah, exactly. If the Cougs were Big 12, man, I'll tell you like this: if you said it's like the Cougs would go to the SEC or the Cougs would go to the Big 12. You can't ball with them because it's going to change the landscape of college football, the entire thing, because I mean, look on any roster in college football. There's somebody from Texas, but most likely somebody from the Houston area on that roster. And I remember when I was looking at schools and taking some visits and stuff. And I was surprised, like in some of these like these places, I was just like, damn, I didn't realize it was motherfuckers there. Matter of fact, on one of my visits, I remember motherfucker was hating on Zero. I had to get on his ass. That's why I ain't go to that damn school because they was hating on Rose. So I was like, fuck y'all, I ain't coming here. I'm going to stick with the city. What go down? Y'all can't hate on my town. I can't fuck with y'all. But so with that being said, man, went a little over on the sauce. I only tend to do 30 minutes, but like I said, I get to chopping it up with SauceNation, man. I can't help it. I want to thank all 1,361 ingredients. I know everybody wasn't here, but all the ingredients, all y'all that brought the flavor today, I appreciate y'all pulling up on your boy. Gonna plan on doing something a little bit later. I want to talk more Texans later on today. And today I'm going to start the grind. And what I mean by the grind is I am going to drop almost 100 videos. I don't know if it's going to be quite 100. I know it's going to be at least, it's going to be, let's call it 100. I'm going to make 100. 100 videos. I'm going to drop 100 videos by the Texans' first preseason game. 100 new videos. That's the goal. That's the mission. I'm on a mission. So by preseason, I think is August 9th. I think we got the Panthers, if I'm not mistaken. Man, I appreciate that, Jacob. Man, I appreciate it. I don't think if he doesn't win a championship soon, I think he got a year. I think he just got to keep showing progress. You know, you got it with Bill O'Brien. He's got to keep showing progress. But I plan on doing 100 videos, Texans videos, by the start of the preseason. So that's the grind because I'm on a mission to try to get to 2,000 subscribers by the preseason. So that's a little less than a month. Actually, what is it, like 20-something days? Like 21 days, I think. And so I got a ways to go. So we're talking about almost 640 subscribers in 20-some days. That's a grind. That's going to be pretty tough to do. So I'd appreciate, you know what I'm saying, if y'all can share the sauce, if y'all know people who are Texans fans, if y'all are Rockets fans, you know, if y'all are fans of Houston, I'm going to start doing more Astros stuff here. I got something planned for the Astros thing. I might try it today or real soon because there's no way I shouldn't be talking about the Astros and they're balling the way that they're balling right now. Man, I appreciate that, man. Lane, thank you very much. I appreciate. Man, if Charles what's up, Golden Boy? Man, if Charles Barkley by the Rockets, man, I'll put them hands on Charles. I on everything. I'll pull up on Charles and put them hands on Charles, man. A word? Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, DeAndre. He invented the one-hand catch. I'm telling, hey, man, I had this idea yesterday. Man, look, if DeAndre Hopkins ever needs a fucking commercial, I'm telling y'all, I have the single greatest idea. And I want to share it so bad. Like, I just want to share the shit so bad because I'm telling you, it's great and it's hilarious. And I'm telling you, I want to just share it so bad, but I can't. So I got to find a way to get plugged in with D Hop, and we gotta make this shit shake. I'm telling you, it'll be the greatest commercial of all time. But anyway, but like I said, yeah, I'm on a mission. I appreciate that, Sean, man. I appreciate that. So, man, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna be on the grind, so expect there's gonna be a lot of sauce coming. I'm talking about dropping, it may be 4 or 5 videos a day coming, you know, maybe more than that, maybe 6 or 7. It just depends on what's what. In addition, you know, like I said, I want to start changing up to more live streams because I enjoy this a lot more. I can get the message out faster. I can communicate with y'all. Y'all hit me to the shit, and we can communicate back and forth a lot better with the live stream than me just putting out the videos. Because then once I put it out, I'd be, you know, having to come back and check the comments, and then some of them don't show me. All kind of bullshit going on. But like I say, man, SauceNation, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. hold on, I got to do a little bit of self promotion. As you see, if y'all ain't caught this, if y'all ain't went and got the Sauce shirt yet, you know what I'm saying? Let me drop it up in there. If y'all ain't went and got the Sauce shirt yet, go to saucesports.com and get you one. Get you one, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though it may say that it ends in a couple of days, I think I have it set to where every 3 days it starts over, so that way that people who order the shirts can get their shirts a little bit faster instead of having to wait that long time. But like I say, man, go drip some sauce on the city. I appreciate everybody that's got one. I said I'm trying to keep it limited to selling 25, so I think it's like 11 or 12 left. So, and like I said, if y'all support the sauce, I greatly appreciate it if y'all go out and grab your shirt. And like I say, but share the sauce. Tell your friends to sub to the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm trying to make this 2K. So by August 9th, by the time that football snaps on August 9th, I'm trying to be going live on the live stream with SauceNation, and hopefully that it says 2,000 ingredients down there in the corner. That's what I'm hoping. If Yao Ming comes through, cool. Like I say, I'd be cool with like Yao, like Tillman Fertitta. I wouldn't be surprised, like I say, if somebody overseas or comes in and buys it. I just want somebody who's actually a sports fan. I want somebody who's actually vested in the interest of winning and being successful. That's all I'm hoping for with whoever comes and buys the Rockets. And just before I bounce out, because we didn't really splash a lot of sauce on it, man. The Melo thing. We talked about it for a second, but that too. Like I say, either way that it goes, I'm not upset either way. But I just want this shit to get over. So if we're gonna fuck around, we're gonna get him. Let's get him and let's move on, knowing what we have. If we're not, then let's end that narrative. Let's go ahead and fill that bench out, and let's get it together. What's up, Sam? But like I say, so with that being said, like I say, I'm for the Chuck to do stuff. I'm gonna get out of here. I know I keep saying I'm gonna get up out of here and then I'll be here for another 10, 20 minutes. But it is what it is. I appreciate it, SauceNation. I appreciate all the love. Like I say, man, do something. Y'all be cool. Y'all have a great day. If you're in the Houston area, stay safe. I know it's a bunch of rain and shit going on. Y'all be cool. Do something. I'm out.